Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 1st, and today was a lovely, beautiful day outside weather-wise. Had a nice breeze, wasn't too hot, um, had some rain evening time, but not that much. Rained like insanely hard, I don't know, 7-ish or so, somewhere around that time frame. And then it drizzled out after that, but not too bad overall. So got up this morning, woke up stupidly early. Dogs woke me up. I didn't get a good night's sleep. The pit bull and then the pointer lab mix we had, those two dogs like were bed hogs. The lab pointer mix wasn't bad, but man, that pit would jump up there and like kind of like wanted to be on top of you, and she wanted to lay between you, and just, oh my gosh, she was awful. Sweet dog, amazing dog, but it would need to be taught to either stay on the bed or stay off the bed and stop, shoving on you so much. So it is what it is. So I didn't get a lot of good sleep. I got up this morning real early, came outside with all the dogs, brought all 4 dogs outside, chilled out here for a while. Had Bobo was kind of being a little bit aggressive to him, making noise, so I had to kind of get on him a little bit because he gets just he's noisy. God, he barks so much, it's ridiculous. So went ahead, hung out here for quite a bit, headed back inside. Karen finally got up, we kind of hung around a little bit. Nothing major, just kind of chilled out for the day because we had the dogs. We couldn't really do a lot of anything per se. So finally, basically just kind of watched some TV in there together. Ended up having leftover pizza for breakfast. All the fun that comes with it. The pizza was not good. It was not. Yeah, it is what it is. I told you the story about it yesterday, so we know how we got it. But it was just, yeah, not a good thing. So went ahead, did eat it. What I could of it. It was just, I don't know, not great pizza. So chilled out. We had an appointment to go look at a house that had an open house that Karen's son's best friend used to live in, I guess. So we want to go check it out, and it has on paper should work, but it's got no yard, and it's got this massive back patio that's humongous. It's like 20, maybe 24 by like 16 or 20 foot. It's this massive giant back patio, but it's up against like the it's a one wing of the house with the bedrooms. Other part of the house is the kitchen, and then it runs all over to the master bedroom. So it's in like the corner of the house, and there's no air coming through it. On the day, that's like literally gorgeous, beautiful temperature wise, absolutely stunning. Just, yeah, amazing. It was still felt warm in there with all the windows open with the screens in. You'd have to be running fans constantly, and who wants to listen to a bunch of fans all damn day if you're on your patio? So like I'm out here right now, I'm open to 3 sides. I only got backed up against the house on one edge, and that's all screen patios should be, that you have wind blowing through and you can get some breeze, because if not, it's just, you're in a dungeon, and what's the use of it? Now, it would be a badass spot. I think it would really work if a guy wanted to actually enclose the walls, put in some double pane or triple pane windows, and then basically rock that baby out with some air conditioning, put a little mini split unit in there, and make that into like a family room / great room / entertainment room. You do a lot of stuff with that. It'd be big enough. You could have pool table, you could have shuffleboard, you could have like all kinds of anything you'd want out there in that thing. You could really have yourself an amazing space. But you're paying for that air conditioning all the time, and I can't smoke cigars out there. I guess technically I could, because I'd have it on a separate air unit, but I'm not going to. It is what it is. So yeah, there would be an amazing spot for that. If you had a bunch of kids and you wanted to have like a bit of a party room kind of thing for the kids, you could throw a couple pinball machines in there and stuff. You could do a lot of things with it, but it's just gonna be way too hot in the real world, without air conditioning in there. So went ahead. We got a text message from our real estate agent this morning, or Karen did, at like 7:33, and I told her when I first, talked to her and stuff, first gave her my number and everything, that 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. is kind of our off time. Like, there's no reason, nothing's going on that's that important in our life dealing with, because we're not, waiting for a finalized offer. We're not nothing, Now, if it's emergency, whole different world. But normal people, just like wanting to check on things, don't text me before 9 a.m. Don't text me after 9 p.m. and we're good to go. So there's 12 hours a day. Every day you can talk to me. 12 hours a day, you don't need to. And then to text her at 7:33 on a Sunday is too early any damn day of the week. But then the Sunday after Halloween is even that much dumber. And so I kind of gave her a little bit of the, whatnot of like, hey, knock this crap off. I don't care if you got to put my number in your phone as, old cranky bastard, don't text after 9 p.m. or before 9 a.m. Put that in there. I don't give a shit. It's fine. But yeah, so I wasn't really happy with that. Told her what we thought of the house, because she didn't drive all the way down. She's up by Ormond. So instead of making her drive all the way down here just to look at the house that we were 90% certain we weren't going to buy, it is what it is. The house had mold in the kitchen. Cabinets are all moldy and stuff. Every single room had a wall with drywall cracks in it, if I remember right. Outside stucco had cracks everywhere, including from foundation up to a corner, which that's what makes me really scary when it goes from point to point, from an edge to a foundation. Not a big fan. There was cracks all the way through the stucco into window frames, and I was like, nope, that ain't cool. It was, yeah, there was a lot of red flags in that house, and for 2,100? I don't know, 2,000 plus feet. I don't know how many square feet it was, but 2,000 plus square feet and a 2-car garage and like a little man cave. Like they built like a shed on the side of the house. So like you see the soffit overhangs and stuff. It was not well done. The door was put in the front. It was so poorly installed. Like you could see, like I could put my finger through it. The gap was that bad, and there was no windows in there, no ventilation, no nothing. A single walk-through door at the back of it, and it stunk in that thing so bad. He'd been using it like for a deep fat fryer or something, and it had a nasty grease smell in there and a gasoline smell that was just overwhelmingly gross. Oh my god, it was so gross. So definitely not what I would call it. They call it a man cave. No way of getting into it either. You had to go all the way out of the house, outside to get to it from rear or front of the house to get to the doors. And it was right against the master bedroom. So if I was out there trying to actually, let's say make a little wood shop, for myself with some woodworking tools, I'm right next door to the master bedroom where if I'm making noise, I can't go out there late at night or early in the morning without waking my wife up. And that's just also a stupid place to put it. Put it on the opposite side of the house, or by the dining room, the garage, and the guest room that may not ever get used or rarely get used. It'd make 1,000 times more sense to put it there. Plus, it'd be on the north side of the house, which means you're not getting that southern sun beating it and cooking that uninsulated building with like just a fire oven in there, which had to be hotter than hell. No insulation. It was a really dumb design. So it is what it is. But we got back from it, hung out with the dog some more, chilled out, kind of drove around, looked a couple of little spots and stuff. Nothing real major. Went ahead, got my run in. Karen got her walk in. Was able to give one of the dogs back. They came and got 2 of the dogs back. They picked up first and talked to them for a little while and stuff. I actually told them about a property out south of town here that I want, but I don't have the money. It's 55 acres of land out south of town here, and I mean cheap, dirt cheap. I mean it's amazingly cheap. It's just not cheap enough that I can afford it. So it's in that weird ass spot for us where it's just damn, I would be all over 55 acres of land just south of New Smyrna, and it was just north of Oak Hill, and man, it would just be amazing place. But hopefully maybe he can get it picked up. He said that I actually dropped a pin on his phone for location so he would know where to go find it, and told me he was going to try and put an offer. He's a commercial diver, so I don't know what kind of money they have. She's a computer programmer, engineer, something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but she works online. So who knows? Maybe they have the finances to be able to swing that thing. And if it is, maybe they'll let me come hang out there for a while because of the fact that I helped them find the spot. So we'll see. So, but I want a place to go play around on. And 55 acres would be plenty big enough to go make a little dirt bike, paths out there and stuff, or even, play around, do a little hog hunting, all the fun that comes with it. So it is what it is. They finally came and got the last dog, and basically picked him up. And the barking, he's just such a noisy, aggressive dog, and it's funnier than hell. But when they on the way here, they're almost here, and it starts just pouring down rain. And of course, as they get here, it's raining, which they had a phenomenal weekend at Disney all weekend. So they're willing to stand out in the rain and pick their dog up, as opposed to being rained on all weekend at Disney. So worked out real well for them. But yeah, other than that, pretty much not much of anything else. I did come out here and have another cigar. Wasn't raining hard enough to worry about, so I was able to kind of scoop my chairs in, kind of keep underneath the cover, and worked out very well. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.